Now, Jay, I do have to ask you. You wanted to make a quick episode. We've been over an hour at this.
Oh, sure. You can go on.
I'm just asking if you want to keep going. Like, we can actually just keep speaking and divide this into several podcasts so we can have like the next 3 weeks settled.
Oh, lol. I don't know how you would make the logical stop, but it's funny you mentioned that because I think we've been recording the podcast for a while now, and in my mind also it's like automatic. Oh, it's about time we wrap things up, and then you said it, so it's like okay, it's kind of automatic now.
I mean,
it's been about an hour.
We have like 3 episodes here, or at least 2 episodes. One with the House of the Dragon episode and the automatic AI machine episode. We have 2 episodes right there.
So you just want to like feed things like slowly? Do you want to put a paywall in for it as well? Like,
I'm gonna whore myself out. Yeah. If you want more, pay me, bitch.
I mean, we'll see if it's. I don't know if you're gonna be doing the uploading. I'll let you decide what's more convenient for you.
Oh, more convenient is that I split it in half so that I have 2 episodes and I don't have to worry about it.
If you prefer, that's fine. I mean, we can keep going. I think like half an hour or so for me is good, and then I'll do my thing, and you can keep doing your thing. Sure.
I'm going to be also playing until. Usually I play until 2 p.m. I'm only going to play until 1:30 because I have a lot of cooking that I need to do. It's going to be a busy day for his Sev.
You're cooking for King of Pain, so he can like shit on you like Gordon Ramsay.
No, because he's actually good at it. No. I don't want him to. No, I don't want.
He's gonna shit on you like.
I don't want him to lose respect.
Raw. Your chicken is raw. What the fuck are you
Your chicken's so raw, just laid an egg.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I don't want him to lose respect. I want him to look at me as an equal.
But not in cooking.
Not in cooking, no.
In other things. In other matters, though. Like eating, yeah. Eating.
Also, what I'm going to cook isn't that hard, to be honest. I'm just going to put... Because there's some types of meat... Now we're going to be discussing. This is the meat cooking episode that we're going to launch in 3 weeks. There are some types of meat
4 episodes now.
Yeah, some types of meat that you basically only need to put like a bit of salt, and you're good. Like if anything, you can put a bit of salt and a little hint of pepper, and let the flavor of the meat just breathe out. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do today.
Is it pork?
Yeah. If you have a good pan, just let the heat just get all the fat of the meat out and just marinate the meat in itself. Meat doesn't have flavor. You take your...
Beef? Is it beef or pork or something else?
It's gonna be... I think it's pork. But okay. Yeah, it's a nice big juicy pork rib. Fat equals flavor. There you go. That's what it...
Dude,
King knows this shit.
He knows this. But dude, the other day I wanted to go to a restaurant because they had a dish that I had like 10 years ago, and I really liked it, and I forgot about it, which is it's just I don't know what cut of meat it is. It is beef. I forgot. It's a lombo. What is lombo? What is it
I don't
called?
know, man. I completely suck at translating like Portuguese ingredients.
Is the soft part like close to the
rump
belly or the back? Is it rump? Maybe it's a rump. Yeah, I think so. And so it's like a fat piece of rump. I think it's a rump. Yeah. And they just give it to you on heated stone, and that's all. And then you have a few sauces and then salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, like it's on the rock. Oh, that is delicious.
And then you can cook it for as long as you want on this, as you know, as raw as you want, like medium rare,
as well done as you want.
And dude, it was so good. It was amazing. It was expensive.
I ate one of that. Like it's basically we call it like steak on a rock. It's basically the rough translation of it. And they have a stone slab that is heated, and you just slab your huge chunk of meat right there, and you cut it, and you have at least in my experience, I had like these sauces in front of me, and I just dipped the meat in the sauce. Oh, heaven.
Why is it so good though? Why is it so good?
Because meat doesn't need anything besides just let it marinate in its fat. Let the heat just bring all those juices to the surface.
But the cut really is important, because I don't really know how to cook beef. I almost never buy beef because I just don't know how to make it. I just feel like it's so chewy and dry. But that cut was so good. It was so good. And they also had a T-bone, and the T-bone apparently you have like the rump, and the other side has some other cut. I don't know the names of the cuts.
Yeah, and neither do I.
I didn't really like. I just tried a bit from like I was with friends. So can I just try that bit? Yeah, sure. I didn't like it. The rump was really good, but I didn't like the other one.
Oh, sorry. King is giving us some tips, some cooking tips.
Yeah, I know the Millard reaction is the browning, right? I know that's what that is.
I didn't.
But what do you mean, pain? Do you mean like in general meat, or like the beef that I was saying that I don't know how to cook it?
Oh boy. Oh god. Shit. Sorry. But yeah, while King writes that down,
you're gonna try not to die.
I'm doing my best not to die, but I'm doing a bad job at it. However, yeah, most of the some meats people just most people abuse the meat. Just let the meat be, man. Fat and for example, I have a girlfriend. I know, shocker. I'm surprised too. I have a girlfriend that keeps saying me that, oh, why you choose this meat? It has veins of fat in it. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what gives the meat a flavor. Oh, but fat is disgusting. No, fat is good. You can cut out the fat, I suppose, but still, it's. Each time
boobies, right?
Huh? Sorry.
That's why we like boobies, right? No.
Yeah,
fat,
pretty
no
much. Fat equals life.
Life, yeah. There you go. You heard it here first.
Wait. I have a girlfriend that just appeared out of nowhere. She's looking at me.
Like her ears were burning.
Yeah. She disagrees.
Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, she just looked into my soul. But have you ever tried the wagyu beef? Oh my god, it was so much better than I thought.
No, I have not.
The Japanese,
isn't that where they treat the cow like royalty or whatever? No, I have not.
Yeah, something like that. Like they wash them with the.
But I have heard that shit is like is more myth than actual fact.
What part? Oh, the feeding. With
they do like so much. They pander the cow so much and say, oh, this is why the meat is so good. People are like, is it? There's some.
It was so much better than I thought. It literally melts in your mouth. I thought it was like just something people say, like, oh, it's so good it melts in your mouth, but actually it melts in your mouth. Like, how is that possible? Why is it so good? I was so angry. Why is it so good?
I've eaten some. How do you say? I'm awful at translating like Portuguese foods and ingredients. Like, for example, you know the spices. I don't know how to.
King of Pain saying wagyu is almost better than sex.
Almost. He had to put the almost there. But yeah, there's some spices that I just can't fucking translate. Salsa, parsley, cumin. I don't know how to translate that into Portuguese, and vice versa.
Cominho?
I suppose, but still, I have a hard time.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, there's this. Oh, what was I gonna say? Shit! I interrupted myself with a tangent.
About wagyu.
Oh no! I remember. There's a type of meat that is basically like a little baby goat meat, lamb meat, that pretty much is like cabrito. And baby darling, that shit also melts in your mouth, and it is the best meat out there. And you don't need to fucking treat it like royalty. You don't need to give it bath massages and also whisper sweet encouragements into its ear every night at 10 p.m. Like, it's fine.
You just have to kill them young. You just have to kill them young.
Yeah, just slice its throat and eat it. Eat it raw.
Okay.
That's the Indonesian. Wagyu is better than sex. Kambing. What?
Kambing?
That's the Indonesian word for it. Oh my. Yeah, King of Pain. You don't know this, Jay, but King of Pain is the sort of dude that whatever you say, he's the Chuck Norris of the internet. Whatever you say, he's done it, and he's done it better. So he's been in Indonesia. He's been a chef. He's been to war.
Now I want to play that game. Never have I ever. Like,
with him, you lose. Like, before we even finish speaking.
The opposite, because I suck at that game because I can never think of things I haven't done. I can only think of things that I have done. Have you had durian? Oh, he's a chef. He's certainly had durian.
Dude, he made it last night.
You don't make it. It's a fruit.
He made it. He's that good.
You haven't had durian. You suck, King of Pain.
He said no.
Go to Malaysia. Musang King, one of the most popular one. Really good. It's really good. Musang King. There you go. Try visiting Malaysia. I can recommend you a place. It's actually it's impressive. I think it's a flavor unlike any other. It's worth trying. But obviously, just like anything else, you have different kinds of durian. Like, you have different kinds of apple, different kinds of meat. So there's a lot to try if you want to. But Malaysian Musang King is very, very famous, and I think Musang King, yeah, for a very good reason. I think it means something like Firefox or something.
The browser?
No, the durian. Musang King.
Sorry. I was being facetious. I can eat things.
I know. I played into it.
Mr. King says, I can eat things that offend the rest of my senses. Oh boy.
But see, that is a misconception because not all durian is made the same, and not all durian stinks. So, like if it's kind of with organic fertilizer, it doesn't usually stink that bad. Like we had one, and I think I've told this to people in general. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on the podcast, but we had on the farm, we had durian. It was mostly organic fertilizer. It's never 100% because that's pretty much impossible. You need to put some trace elements, like some minerals that you can not get it from organic sources that easily. But like all the durian smelled really, really nice. It's a very musky floral aroma. But then one day we didn't have enough durian for customers, so the owner decided to...
And they started a riot.
No.
That's when the purge happened.
No, he got it from some durian from other people. And that is the first time, and it was so stinky, so unpleasant. Why is it like this? I'm like, oh, well, that guy, he just wants to like make it quick and big. So he uses a lot of chemical fertilizer. And it was really, really unpleasant. So not all durian stinks. So the only thing I will say, like, no matter the durian, it will the smell will stay for a while. Like you don't want the AC on or something, but it's not always unpleasant. It is quite pleasant actually. I mean, good times. Durian in Malaysia.
Durian in Malaysia.
Tekka is a good. I like tekka. That's like a more cheesy flavor.
Oh, I love tekka. And I love playing the bear.
Oh, well, yeah. I have no words for that. Let's just move on.
That was a good reaction. No, that was the right answer. But yeah, but that reminds me of that that Nordic meal, like rotten shark, which has the same.
Oh, I wanted to try that. Do you have some? I'll go visit you just to try that. I want to try that. It's the poisonous shark. Like the meat is poison, so they let them ferment it, and then the poison is decomposed.
Yeah, but apparently there's a special way to cook it so that the stench doesn't overkill you.
Bitterfisk? I don't know if I'm reading that right.
Gilletfisk. I don't know.
Filletfisk? Filterfisk?
Filterfisk. You have to use the Scandinavian accent. Gilletfisk.
I don't know how to do that. I'll let you take care of that.
Sorry, I just need to read this message as well. Old durian is a fucking nightmare. It's a combination of baby puke and hobos having sex.
I don't know. I've had like fermented durian meals, and that's pretty good. Like fermented durian fish, that's pretty decent. It's sour and spicy. Well, the spicy is added, obviously, but the fermentation of the durian, because it's so much sugar, it becomes sour. So nice, sour and spicy, best combination.
Well then.
Anyway, we derailed a lot. Anything creative we want to talk about? Artistry podcast still?
Well, dude, we already talked about a lot of creative shit. And cooking is creative. How dare you? We have a chef watching us.
Eating isn't creative, though.
I mean, depends on how you do it.
Well, let's say I am not creative when eating. I'm very vanilla. I just take a spoon or a fork, knife. Just very very basic.
I use my hands, and I use my hands and fist form. I punch my food into my mouth. The manliest way of eating.
That is creative. Controversial. Cooking isn't creative either, says King of Pain.
Cooking isn't creative either. Oh, God, my God. And the chef says that. I'm not the one. The chefs out there, don't come after me. That was Twitch. Go after Twitch.
You're just basically copy-pasting the recipe over and over. But aren't there people who...
No, yeah, but to create the recipe, though, come on.
Yeah, people innovate. They do, like... For example, I was talking with Seth before we started recording that I made some morning pizza. And my pizza
I don't think that's creative.
My pizza features... It's not the morning part that's creative. The pizza features some radish. Have you ever seen radish on a pizza? I haven't. It's good.
I don't think it's not a question of if, it's a question of why.
It's a question of when. This morning, that's when.
You can innovate, but it'll make it. That will make it. What? Sorry, you can innovate, but will that make it good? Well, it depends. Most of the time, that's the process of playing, right? Most creativity comes from playing, from testing shit out. Sometimes you test and you make an abomination, but sometimes you test and you feel like, you know what? I'm onto something here. And that's the creative part. That's the beauty of artistry.
Yeah, you don't have to make it good when you innovate.
You just need to have fun with it.
You just need to have different things, write something new. Like, isn't that your friend? I always forget his name. Is what, something Cleese? What's his name?
Yeah, John Cleese.
John Cleese, yeah, something about you can be more creative but less productive.
Yeah, just like our friend George R. R. Martin. Full circle.
Oh, good.
Now
job.
people have to go back to our podcast and listen to the previous episodes. Nice.
We just released the same 4 episodes over and over again.
We'll be rich with slight variations. I'll just have different games on the background.
We don't need any AI. We found a better solution.
Nice. And also, speaking of John Cleese, each time you mention that beautiful boy, I do have to acknowledge his lecture on creativity. It is a really good listen, and it's still he made that lecture in the 90s, and it's still relevant today. So anyone who is more artistically inclined, check it out. It applies to all aspects of art and creation, not just like writing or painting or whatever. Anything that has a creative outlet. His method is a pretty engaging and interesting way of approaching it.
Are you gonna link it, or?
Well, not during my stream, but yeah, I'll if I remember it, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you want to know more about creativity, why don't you listen to our podcast, which is even better, and it was made in the 21st century. Right?
True. We are the new John Cleese. I already have John in my name anyway, or mostly. I have the Portuguese version of John.
Oh, right.
My name is João.
I forget. Your name is Sev. I don't know who João is. Who is that?
Online, there's only Sev, nothing else. That is my persona.
And actually, should I just link to our podcast? Do you have it? Should I link it?
Sure, go ahead.
Twitch? Yeah, right. Sorry, cannot think and type. So you.
No, it's.
I don't know how you can play and talk crap.
Because I'm an extreme gamer. I'm an entertainer by heart. I know how to game, I know how to converse, I know how to remember topics of conversation. Sometimes my brain is mush. I'm not as witty or as coherent as if I wasn't playing, but I still do a pretty good job.
Okay,
but it's a massive skill. There you go.
Thank you for the
Beer DJ. That is your first participation on my chat. I also think you're not following me. Give a follow. I am
following you. I am following you. What do you mean? I did follow you before. I can only unfollow you now if you want me to. I can follow you again if you want me to.
That was a trick question.
Unfollow. Follow. There you go. Now I follow you again. Did it work? No
nah. If you... Oh, shit. If you did it once, you don't need to do it again.
I thought you would get some notification. Wow! Congratulations.
No. If you did it before, the Twitch knows to avoid spamming. Twitch remembers you.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah.
Bam!
This is gonna be,
bitch.
I tried to post stuff on my channel as well as Beer DJ. Too many brands, I noticed my Facebook has like 3-4 different pages, and like my YouTube, I have like 5 different YouTubes, so I just can't stay focused on one thing. Just do all these different things.
Can I tell you an idea? I don't know if I talked to you about this before, but I want my branding to be all around Sev, right? Mm-hmm. And I had this. So you were saying?
No, I just remember like we had talked about it in the beginning. Like if we do the podcast, like for branding and stuff, it would be the number 7. And
I did say it. That was exactly what I was gonna say, because I wanted to use the brand Sev and then add the 7 and have like the 7 types of art, which was like video, gaming, podcasting, and like I don't know, art, illustration. And I was really like into that idea. And sev.en means that I was in English as well. So it was 7 arts. It was in English, and it was it just had brand synergy all over the place. I loved it. Of course, I don't think I will. Yeah, we talked about it, but I don't think I don't think I'm gonna have the chance to actually do it. But I can't think of 7 art forms that I'm doing. It feels like it's very niche.
Fun. Look, George R. R. Martin was going to write 7 books. He wrote some of them. Right? You're going to start somewhere. Maybe you'll die before you
reach the 7. Before I reach the 7th one.
Maybe your children will
carry on.
Carry your legacy. Yeah.
My 7 children. Yes, perfect.
Oh, I love it. That's great. I'm not sure if everyone who is involved in making your children will be excited about that, but
I'll just adopt the rest. If I reach like a certain age and feel, fuck, I can't get any more children, just adopt them. Just adopt to fill the ranks. I just want to have enough children to play basketball with. And Dungeons and Dragons.
How many is that? Is that 5?
5, but I need 2 to rotate. Otherwise, they get tired.
I'm very impressed that you have this planned out. Just for basketball, yeah. Yeah, I had there's and
for board game purposes.
Yeah, there's a guy we play beach volleyball
wink
with.
if you see me. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, there's also a guy I play beach volleyball with, and he's also a coach for beach volleyball for indoor. He's a coach for indoor volleyball, but I play beach volleyball with him. And he said like, yeah, I don't want to have kids. Like the only reason I would have a kid is would be to play beach volleyball with him or something. Because we went to a tournament and there was like a guy with I think a 15-year-old kid. He was fairly short, but he played really well. And he was like, yeah, like that's the only reason I would have kids is just to play with them. Like
Ooh, that was again phrasing. The only reason I'd have kids so I could play with them.
Context. Don't clip this, okay? Don't clip this out of context.
Dude, you're online in front of an audience of millions.
Yeah, but
well, eventually.
Context. This is not like it's not a random sentence out of nowhere.
They can clip you. Twitch can clip you. They can put you out of context. Look, they're murderous fiends.
I think we mentioned something similar before, like if when we were shit talking about was it Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? Like if they complain about us shit talking about them, it's a good day for us.
Yeah.
If they know
True.
about
Yeah.
us.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah. If people like go to the trouble of clipping like some incriminating stuff we say on stream, that's a good sign. That means like people care.
We'll get the drama clickbait, baby.
If there is one thing I learned from life, never underestimate short people, says Emma Jack. Short people.
This has got to be some sort of joke. Emma Jackson she's a bit of a joker. But so if there's one thing I learned from, never underestimate short people. Underestimate, because they're under the estimate. I think is the joke. Is it a pun? I think it's a pun. I think that's the joke.
Okay, it's because they're short and
exactly. She's amazing. Listen, she's one of the faves. Okay, the crowd goes wild for her puns. She shows up,
and the crowd goes wild. Don't you have like any sound effects on your stream? You didn't reach that level yet.
Yes, I do actually. They can. Wait a second.
How do you do that?
I mean, I can do that shit for you.
Crowd goes wild.
I mean, not so much the crowd going wild, but I can do something of the same effect. Oh wait, give me a moment.
Well, you look it up if you can.
No, I don't need to look it up. I can just do. Okay, this is pretty much the crowd going wild. There you go.
I care. So now we're famous.
There you go. That's called engagement, baby.
One step closer to being the Twitch kings, right?
For sure.
One step closer. What is it? What category are you in? Casual playthrough, chatty. You're a chatty.
Of course. Bugger. I'm like, there's so many people, and because it's hard. It is hard that there's so many people that basically play video games, but they stay silent looking at the screen, and you just hear if they're hitting the keyboard or the controls. I'm one of the few motherfuckers, I think, and not to toot my own horn, I nonstop don't shut up for 3 hours while streaming. I just keep even if there's no one engaging on me, I nonstop keep going. I keep producing that prime content, baby.
A little narcissistic there, huh? Just really enjoy your talking.
Listen, you got to be confident to reach the top.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
but to be honest, I'm also kind of lucky. I have a small group of friends. I don't call them viewers. I call them friends. Oh shit! I summoned someone accidentally.
A friend.
You're my friend. You're my new friend. Wife, is that you? Now, I have a small group of friends that basically are really good at also engaging with me.
Dude, like sometimes I'm surprised. Like I look on Facebook. Oh, your page has reached 2 people in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, who has it reached? Tell me who.
There's some weird things that happen. Like the other day, I made a video. I don't remember what the video was, but I made a video and I put it on YouTube, right? And I think that shit hit like the main page of YouTube because my views were like 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. Then I had one video that has like 200 views.
Is that like a Are there new videos on your channel, or is like
no? Actually, I haven't uploaded them in a little bit of a while. I put edited gameplay clips of my stream on the YouTube, the highlights, so to speak. But yeah, usually I have like 10, 20 views. On Twitch, oddly enough, I have bigger viewage on my VODs. Like my 3-hour VODs has like an average of 20 to 40 people watching.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
But on YouTube, yeah, it's there was that one video that reached 200, and I was like, yes, I made it. I'm successful, baby. I'm gonna hit the top, so I'm gonna be the next PewDiePie, you son of a bitch. But then no, it died back the next video.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know, like you gotta study how YouTube works. Like Mr. Beast is
and it's basically you just keep producing content, hoping to hit that again, and hoping each time you hit like 200 views, you always want new people to follow you, to drop a like or subscribe or whatever.
I mean, if you really care of like satisfying the algorithms, you can like
there's tricks for it.
Yeah, if you want to listen to Mr. Beast, it's very interesting. But the dude is a psychopath. Like that's all he does. That's all he ever talks about. Like YouTube is his life. His
there is the content creation. There are people that live for it, and I do very low effort because I enjoy YouTube, but as a hobby, dude. I don't want to do this as a job. I wouldn't mind like doing these clips, doing these videos, and have a group of people behind me that would edit and put them online. Like that is perfect for me.
AI?
Maybe I should have learned programming. God damn it.
Full circle once again.
Full circle. If you guys want to know what we're talking about, you have to look at the previous episodes.
Perfect. The plugin is perfect. I love it.
I also need to be better at doing that, the plugins. If you guys are enjoying the video, consider following, subscribing, or donating. All the links are down below. I also have a Discord page and a YouTube page. All the links are down below.
Yeah, follow now.
Follow now. Follow now before I leave forever. And if I leave, it's your fault. Because you didn't love me enough.
Okay, well, let's see what King of Pain says there. I think that's a private chat with Emma, so we'll leave it to that. And then Mr. Beast is a special dinosaur that refuses to die and actually thrives in the new culture.
Mr. Beast,
he's just obsessed.
Like, is he a dinosaur?
I don't think he's a dinosaur. I mean, yeah, he's not new on the block, but if you listen to him talk about how or why he makes things,
I think he's very intelligent in how he approaches like content.
Yeah, but he's obsessed. Like that's all he thinks about. Like people talk to him like he only talks about YouTube. He doesn't talk about anything else. Like that's the only thing he breathes YouTube. Like he's been obsessed since a kid. I don't know. Like that takes a certain kind of person. Is that a boss?
No, it's just a big chunky boy who's absolutely destroying me. But you're not gonna kill me, you son of a bitch. No, I don't let you.
Boy.
I will not die. I'm immortal. People know that when I play Dark Souls, I am the best that ever was. I refuse to die. However, I do need to go back to heal because I did lose a lot of health stupidly. Sorry, but yeah, you were talking about he lives for YouTube, and the fact is, YouTube is a double-edged sword because, to be honest, it really is probably the best platform for content creators. The monetization works. It's not intrusive. It gives a good experience for the viewers, and it's accessible. Also, it's a huge platform, so it has millions of people going through going through YouTube every day. It has good tools. Now, the reason why YouTube sucks is because there's so much content going through YouTube at all times. It becomes impossible for a human to create everything. So they depend on bots to do a lot of video creation. And I've had even I've had problems in the past where I made like a COVID joke. And I got to be careful with what I'm saying now, otherwise this video will be censored, blocked, and removed from YouTube. But I made a COVID joke, and YouTube decided that I was spreading misinformation, and they blocked my video, and I lost it. I lost that video forever because when I uploaded it, those videos occupy a lot of space on my computer. So when I upload it on YouTube, I don't save it on my hard drive. I don't need to. So YouTube just said "fuck you," and I lost that video forever, and that was annoying as hell.
Wait, so you're saying you were recording like a Twitch thing and you made
I made a COVID joke, then I used that clip on a YouTube video.
you think it automatically detected for speech like COVID, and then it's that's
no, because I said a very particular joke where I referenced a brand of vaccines, and I said that brand was. Oh God, I'm even scared of saying that. I'm not even.
No, don't say it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand.
I said that. I basically made it.
Do you think it was scanned automatically?
Yes, it was. They picked keywords like COVID, then that brand, and I said the word vaccine, and then I said something negative about it. And COVID was like, no, misinformation, cancel. And it was obviously a joke. Because
so the brand that you mentioned, they paid YouTube off to
yes, I'm being targeted by big pharma. They want to cancel me. I'll take them out, you bitch. Yeah, Mr. King says 93% of YouTube is automized. I'd say 99% of YouTube is automized. I'd go even further, 99.9%. There is so much content being curated. Every second that goes by, like hours of content is being uploaded to YouTube nonstop. So obviously they need bots to do it. But on my situation, when that was a clear joke, and I first got striked and said, you should be careful. You are making this video has been removed. This video has been removed because of this reason. I was like, oh, dude, but it's clearly a joke. And they were like, nah, fuck you. And now I can't appeal it again. I can't. I can only appeal it once, and I appealed it against a robot. So I was feeling like if I appeal, a human would curate it or something. But I guess that they also don't have the infrastructure for that. So I appealed against the robot, and the robot was like, no, Skynet will dictate supreme. And they told me,
wait, didn't you say you have to make a Scandinavian accent?
Scandinavian. Well, yeah, but Skynet isn't Scandinavian.
If you don't get that joke, watch the first episode.
Yeah. If you want to understand this joke, please watch the previous episodes. But yeah, I don't know, man. For example, that's the problem with YouTube. There's so much content that they end up shooting themselves in the foot a lot, and that usually ends up harming the small streamers, the small creators. Like I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast and Jacksepticeye and the dude with the super deep voice, what's his name, Markiplier. Dude. Those guys, if they have a problem with the algorithm, when they appeal, you can bet your sweet ass they're not going to appeal to a bot. There's going to be a human element behind it. And even they sometimes have a hard time with YouTube politics because it really feels like it's so random. That's part of the reason why Twitch right now is, if you're not familiar with it, Twitch is basically shooting itself on the foot. There's been so much controversy around Twitch with drama. And Twitch, the way it approaches that is they have really weird rules when it comes to what you can and you can't show. There's been a streamer and that was caught having sex live on Twitch, and she was banned for 6 days. There was a dude who made a poorly timed joke, who has since said he was sorry and he's made peace with.
What joke? I didn't get.
He made a poorly timed joke towards another female streamer, and it was a joke that was borderline harassment. Mm-hmm. And he apologized, and since then he has actually got along with the streamer that he was harassing, and they're cool. But that guy was banned for life, and I do think he did deserve a punishment for what he did, but the scales aren't well balanced here, right? Like a chick was literally having sex on stream on a platform that isn't age gated, and it's fine. And the dude basically the word harassed also has very negative and serious connotations. But what he did is he was being an obnoxious asshole, and basically he got banned for life because of it. And I do think, come on, dude, come on, no. But that is
whatever the criteria they.
Yeah, the criteria is very lax and is very. It feels like it's
probably different people that make the judgment.
Yeah, it also feels like Twitch knows. The platform knows what is appealing on Twitch, and I'm gonna the part of the reason what I'm gonna say now seems like it's offensive to a group of people, and I want to let me say something, then I will defend a group of people that I'm currently gonna attack, which is the bathtub streamers, the people that have this inflatable bathtub in their house. And sometimes you don't even see the streamer. They're off camera changing bikini or whatever. And their whole content is about is thirst bait. Thousands of people go to their channels just to see the hint of cleavage. And And usually to me, it's not about the personality. It really isn't. It's just really about seeing someone who is attractive engage with you. And that is the online version of, is my online friend, my online girlfriend. Some people have such hard time creating real life connections, in their day to day, having real life friends, that they really depend on streamers and on these attractive personalities oh man, this girl who's super hot, she likes me, she's into me. It doesn't matter that I'm paying money so that she reads my message. She likes me, I'm part of this community. And that shit is scary to me. It's scary. I think it sets a really, really, really dangerous precedent for the future, because what it's creating is you're instilling this generation of people that have online friends that don't talk back to them. And they have these twisted senses of what a relationship is. Like, oh, this streamer is my friend. I'll travel from Bangladesh all the way to Portugal because he's my friend and he'll have a beer with me. If someone comes to Portugal, and I'm talking about myself, if someone comes to Portugal and says, oh, Sev, you're so cool, you mind grabbing a beer with me? No, fuck off, no. You know? Like, we're cool, this is an online community, but people get those relationships mixed up. And...
And sorry, just to interject a little bit, it's interesting you mentioned that. It reminds me of our common friend Martin. We were talking about, there was like this video about a Japanese guy who married to a doll or whatever, sex doll, and then Martin was saying like, well, it's the perfect relationship, right? Because like there is no actual person, there's no interaction. You're just interacting with yourself. You're just projecting everything onto this empty object because there's no person there. So it's like the perfect relationship. And I guess perhaps Twitch feeds into this.
Yes, because that gives money. It gives money, right? That's exactly the thing. The Twitch wants those people. They want those viewers, because those viewers, those kids who are slightly awkward, but they have their first bank account and they have their first like little bits of cash, and oh God, I guess I'll give it to this streamer because I really like him. And obviously I joke and I say that, yeah, give me money, give me all the money, please, I need money. And if you're supporting me, you're giving me a platform so that I can play more games and I can do this more reliably, that it's not such a strain on me, because I enjoy doing this. But
all right, I'll just take a phone call if you don't mind. Sorry.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'll keep speaking, which is, but there are viewers that really monetize their personality to the point where you're paying so that you get seen. And that is what that makes me like my skin crawl. And that is what Twitch really enjoys. Get that early cash, get those awkward teens. And who better to get those awkward teens than those Twitch hot tub streamers? Because if you wanted to look at porn, there is porn easily. No, what you want is someone who looks beautiful and who has that sex appeal of porn, but who's engaging back at you. Imagine if porn called out your name. Oh, beautiful! It's awesome.
I'm back, by the way. Yeah.
And now I attack these bathtub streamers. Now I'll defend them by saying they're only playing by the rules that they've been given. Like, they're making bank, they're making profit, they're I don't want to say they're exploiting the system, because it makes it seem nefarious. No, they're playing to their strengths. Good for them. The problem is not on them, the power is on Twitch, because Twitch disguises itself as being a gamer stream, being a family-friendly stream, but it's not. It really isn't. It wants to monetize sex. It wants to monetize these sort of behaviors, these social dependencies, so that it gains extra money. And that is so disgusting. That is why I'm not a fan of Twitch. And Twitch more and more is forcing people down into advertisement, down to having ads on their streams. Recently, Twitch is planning on having this new legislation, this new rule, which basically means that the streamer cut, like the percentage of money each time someone makes a donation, sometimes each time someone subscribes, the cut usually is, if you're a successful streamer, the cut is 70 for the streamer, 30 for Twitch. 70-30. And that's like, okay, that's pretty good. If you're like me, the cut is 50-50. But now Twitch wants to make all cuts 50-50. They want to banish that 70-30 cut. And the way to describe it is, like, the subscriber and everything will be like, we'll take a bigger cut out of it. But if you add more ads, we'll have now platforms that will allow you to put more ads in your stream, and doing so you'll earn more money than the 70-30 cut. So hey, you got the privilege of adding more ads to your content. And the thing is, no one fucking wants ads. That's bullshit.
No one really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You were mentioning YouTube, the monetization. I'll say it outright. I use AdBlock. I don't have any ads on YouTube, and if I did have ads, I will not watch them. I literally, if I'm at someone else's house and I check the YouTube, like I remember their ads, I literally stop watching it. So
true, and here's the thing.
It depends on the people. It depends on the people. Some people, yes, support it. That's fine, but not everyone will use the platform if you have.
But here's what YouTube does, which I enjoy, and here's what Twitch does, which I hate. YouTube, you can skip ads. That small thing is enough that, I've considered, like, I also have ad block, and I turn it off on YouTube because I actually do want to support a few creators, and I do know that ad revenue is important. So yeah, sure, it doesn't cost me really to turn off the ads. I'm not saying that you're wrong or that you're part of the problem, Jay. You're not feeding the culture. No, that makes ads are obtrusive. They destroy the engagement, the viewership, and it's just pointless, really. I don't know a single person that bought something from a YouTube ad, but it's part of the revenue. It all comes through there. However, on Twitch, the ads are unskippable, and there's like 6 minutes in a row of ads if you have that option on, and that shit.
TV.
Sorry.
It's just like television, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and that is ridiculous. That is a big no-no.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch movies. Like in Portugal, like you have more ad time than you have a movie. Like movie is interrupted like 6 times to show you ads of 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Like I don't want to watch a movie anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna watch Sev play video games. Screw that. I don't want to watch a movie.
But I'm considering leaving Twitch. Also because it's not like Twitch is losing a lot, or at least I'm considering if I can stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
You can. You use Restream.
But I don't know if I have enough. Restream. Yeah. Okay. That fixes it. Yeah. Because I was wondering if I had enough bandwidth for both. But Restream is pretty bad. They use the same bandwidth basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you stream through them. I've used it before. It works well.
Okay.
It doesn't work well for Facebook, I think.
Fuck Facebook. But yeah, okay. I was considering using.
Yeah, but if you wanted to do like all the platforms in the world, right, or something. Yeah. Like if you just want to do Twitch and YouTube, it works fine. It's for free. I think you can stream to 2 platforms at the same time.
Cool. Then I'm definitely going to use that because I think I'm going to start. Like right now, Twitch seems to be at the end of its rope. It's slowly dying, and it keeps making unpopular decisions. So I'm starting to consider like taking a foot off of Twitch and putting it slowly on YouTube. That's sort of let's see if the waters here are a bit warmer, if they're a bit nicer. And
water's warm, get in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the pool.
And I actually might
talking about pools and advertisement. If you want to see streams if you want to see Sev in a bathtub, donate now. He will buy a bathtub. I will visit him.
I'll be your friend. I'll drink beers with you. Come to Portugal. I totally won't ghost you.
And I'll visit him, and we'll have a bathtub stream, a live bathtub stream. But also, I think it's about time we kind of wrap things up.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the outro? Is it worth it, or just?
I don't remember the outro anymore. So this has been the Artistry Podcast, a special episode of the Artistry Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Consider following. Our links are all down below. Engagement question, but that I'll only apply to the last part, to part 4 of the podcast.
Tell us if you still remember us. Do you miss us? What's up? Like the people who listen to the podcast. I mean, not the Twitch viewers, because you've never heard of me. You don't know me, people.
Emma's actually asking for you. I'm sorry for looking like a newbie. Don't worry, you're not the only one.
Jay.
Your name of the podcast partner is Jay. The letter J.
Yeah, either one works. Yeah, it's like either one works.
And if you guys enjoy the stream, consider following, leaving a like, or even watching it live on Twitch. Maybe we might do this every Saturday or something. I think it's cool. It's pretty effortless.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Because if you put a lot of time in production, then it doesn't really work. I mean, it's more effort, and then you can't do other stuff as easily. Like if you have your life, you have to work, and then other stuff you want to do.
Or killing Dark Souls bosses. Yes, it's very hard.
Yeah.
But thank God I'm amazing at the game, so I can just speak.
Yeah, Sev is amazing. As you can tell, this is the first video you'll see of Sev playing game. Also, so I'm Jay.
I'm Sev.
And well, Sev is signing off because.
Oh, am I the one who says that? But you said the other way around. Okay.
Yeah, we did it the other way around.
I'm gonna edit only this part. This is the only part I'm gonna edit.
No, don't edit it.
I'm Sev.
Never listen at the end. We always cut it at the end, and people never get this part. This always happens. This is the behind the scenes.
No. I'll edit it. And people will never know. They'll never know how much we fuck up the ending. I'm Sev.
Jay.
God, put some effort into it. Fucking hell. I'm Sev.
I am Jay.
Oh my God. I know what? I'm not gonna edit it so that people know that you suck.
What are you talking about?
You didn't say I'm Sev, and you said I'm Jay, and this is
I'm
Artistry
smiling. I'm laughing.
I'm the only one on camera.
Yeah, but I'm laughing about the tragedy of the situation.
Oh,
it's
God.
funny. How do you want me to put the effort? Do you want me serious face?
Put more oomph in your voice.
Okay, let's go.
I'm Sev.
I am Jay.
Oh God, he sucks.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How do you want me to do
Artistry
that?
podcast signing off.
Oh, I forgot the Artistry podcast thing. You didn't tell me that. That's how
it
it goes, right? It's like you go, I am Sev. I'm no. Is it?
No, you're Jay. Oh my God,
I start Artistry podcast.
Signing off. Oh, you're right. I am the one who says signing off.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Like,
oh shit!
I'm Jay,
am I the problem? I've been fucking up.
We're both the problem. We forgot the outro.
All right. It's been a while. Oh shit! This guy's doing the beautiful ballerina dance.
That's a proper boss. Oh my God, I'm so distracted.
He's not a boss. He's not actually a boss.
That's not a boss. Just a friend.
He's a chunky monkey that I'm doing a colonoscopy exam on him.
If you don't get the reference, watch the previous episode.
Previous episodes. Anyways, Jay, you wanna close us off?
Oh wow. Okay. I'm Jay.
I'm Sev.
Artistry podcast.
Signing off.